I haven't spoken to the team about the batting performance yet, but personally I would have liked us to definitely get some more runs towards the end there. A couple of run-outs cost us a bit. But at the end of the day, the Newlands wicket, we would have taken that lead if we could have had that option before we started batting. I think we would have taken that lead. We know the game will speed up a bit now over the next few days, and just hoping that we can start really well tomorrow, and then they'll be under big pressure. No, there was no thinking about it. It's just a couple of runs that were badly judged runs. There's definitely not a thing of getting me on strike or anything like that, no. Both Dale and Vernon are very capable batters, and my thinking was just to get a partnership going with them. Morne, the last wicket, is maybe a different story, but even though I back Mora still, but I felt that both Dale and Vernon, if I could get in, they can score 50s like Dale showed in the last Test match. It's still alright. If you get in, it gets a bit easier. So that's why we have to start really well tomorrow morning. And also when the new batter comes to the crease, it's important to be on the money. Once you get in, it gets a bit easier, but you're never in. You're never 100% in. I always felt like I could get out at any time. There's some cracks on the wicket. A couple keep low. The spinner's always in the game. So I think there's more than enough for the bowlers to work with tomorrow. But then again, also for the batters, if you get in, you can definitely score runs and do damage. Yeah. I was impressed with both of them. Temperament-wise, I feel they both are really calm at the wicket. I can't remember being that calm when I was young, coming into bat in the Test match, with the game being on the line. So both of them handled it really well, especially Temba coming in today. Have not scored a lot of runs in PE. Stian's got a bit of runs behind his belt, so Temba under a bit of pressure coming in today in a big situation, and just really looked at home. That's always a good sign of a class player, and so definitely a bright future for him and for Stian, obviously. Uneven, the bounce on the wicket. No, it doesn't feel like that. The bowler is always in the game. Like I told you guys now, I never felt like I was 100% in control. Maybe from 120 to 148 before I got out. There's 20-30 runs. I felt pretty comfortable because they weren't attacking me to me as much. But my 100 was definitely hard work. There's no doubt about it. Not easy. I think anything over 200 would be tough to chase. Very chaseable, but tough. Anything less than that would be great. Obviously, under 200. If they do get more than that, we're never out of the game. There's no doubt about it. We've got guys in the team who can score hundreds quickly, and I really feel comfortable with anything over it. But we obviously ideally wouldn't like them to pass the 200 mark. No, it's that's what happens when a new batter comes to the crease. Like I said, now I wasn't going to steal the strike or try and manipulate the strike. With guys like Vernon, like Dale, like Harmer, they've also got first-class hundreds. There's no reason for me to steal the strike. I wanted to start partnerships, get a 50, maybe even a 100 partnership towards the end there, which didn't happen. Only with Morne, I felt like I needed to manipulate the strike a little bit. Yeah, it's always easier. Look, I'm one of those guys that's always played 100% for the team. It's always been about how many runs we're behind. I counted it down with Stian from 40 to 30 to 20. It's always easier when you've got a partner at the other crease that also feels in. So the minute the wicket falls, we've got to start over again. You've got to start setting those goals again. The goals become smaller as you go down the batting order. Obviously, the guys have got less skill. But you just want to get those partnerships going. That's when the runs come. Got to work really hard for your first 20-30 runs in a partnership, and then it gets easier. Unfortunately didn't get a lot of them towards the end. Yeah, bowled really well in his first five or so overs today. They really asked a lot of good questions. That's probably because the ball was a little bit newer. It happens quicker with a new ball. It was a set plan for us to bowl him nice and early, because the ball just sort of reacts a little bit quicker off the deck. He's going to play a big role, there's no doubt about that. It's not only a holding job, but also a strike bowler tomorrow. I've got full faith in him picking up some really important wickets in the day of tomorrow. Yeah, I've always said it's an absolute pleasure playing with him. He's an absolute class player, and he scores quickly. That takes a lot of pressure off me. I always feel like in the first 6 balls that I'm out there, he always scores a boundary or two, and it's just like, you feel like, okay, we don't have to really focus too much on scoring runs because he's so free scoring. It's just, I don't know, we've known each other for a long time, and it's great to be scoring runs for South Africa. Hopefully many more to come, and hopefully in the second innings here we can make a big contribution for the team. There's nothing you can do about that. I saw that, I heard about it, but it's just how it is. There's more than enough time left in the test match for a result, so we'll just wait and see what happens. Yeah, that's absolutely. Yeah. We love playing Test cricket, but it's part of what we do. You can't always get it the way you want it, but to be very honest with you, the focus will obviously go to ODI cricket after this series, and that's just how it is. I love jumping around, getting fresh things to do, and this ODI thing coming up, and obviously the big World Cup is a new, fresh game plan or target that you can put out there for yourself. So as long as you know what's going on and you can sort of see what's coming in the next 12 months to 24 months, then you can sort of mentally start preparing yourself for it. So I'm all happy with that.